Hi, this is Kelly, and today I'm going to show you how to root azaleas from cuttings. Yesterday I harvested several beautiful red, and there's Macy coming to check out the situation. Some beautiful red azaleas that I'm going to start from cuttings. I filled a small pot with soil, which is peat moss and perlite, probably about close to a half and half mixture. And I left the soil airy. I didn't compact it because azaleas like very airy soil. And I put a rubber band around the pot, and I put a stick in the middle. Now you'll see what this stick and the rubber band is for in just a few minutes. Now I've selected, here's one that I already started, an azalea cutting. First, I'm going to remove all of the leaves. The azaleas I left soaking in willow water last night so that they could absorb a lot of the natural rooting hormone that willow water contains. But I'm also, as a double measure, I am also going to give it some regular rooting hormone. And I'm just going to dip it in there until it's covered on the bottom. Then I'm going to take this pot. I'm going to put several cuttings in one pot because this is only a temporary home for them. I'm going to try to get the azalea to go below the stick. I tried growing azaleas a few years ago, but I really didn't pay much mind at all to planning or preparation of an azalea bed or what their requirements were at that time. Since then, I've learned that they do not, most of them, do not enjoy full sun conditions. They prefer a light shade condition. So I've removed the flowers, and I've also removed the leaves that went down along the stem. Now again, I'm going to root this, dip this in the rooting hormone to the area that I removed the cambium layer or the bark. And I'm going to put 3 or 4 in each one of these pots. Again, I'm going to remove the leaves, or I mean the blossoms, so the plant no longer puts any energy into the blossoms, creating nectar or anything like that. And I'm going to remove the cambium layer, the bark. And I hear Kenny Rogers in the background making his presence known. Now I'm looking and trying to find a node or a little bump somewhere on this azalea cutting, but I haven't found any that are really evident on this one. The nodes, it's important whenever you do take cuttings that you try to look for a node, because the node contains indeterminate cells, almost like a stem cell in a human, where these cells have not yet been determined as to what they're going to be. So at the time that you are going to take cuttings and plant them, you're able to, those indeterminate cells can turn into root cells and develop a nice root system. I'm going to put one more in this little pot. This is only a temporary home until they get rooted. In probably about 2.5 to 3 months, hopefully they'll have a good root system and be able to be planted directly into the ground. Again, I'm going to remove the cambium layer with a razor knife. I've always admired these azaleas, and I had the opportunity to gather some red ones, and I just thought that a mass planting of red ones would be beautiful. Now you're gonna see where the stick and the rubber band come in handy. I'm gonna create a little greenhouse for this plant. I'm gonna take a gallon-sized Ziploc bag and slip it over the top, making sure to keep everything inside. And I'm gonna seal up the edges where I can. I'm gonna try to meet the corner of the bag at the corner of the pot and seal it up to there. If I could get this bag to cooperate. And I moisten this soil just before I put it in this pot, so you could see some water dripping out of the bottom. And I'm gonna slide the rubber band up over the lip of the Ziploc bag that is in place, that's gonna hold in the moisture, just as an added precautionary measure to keep the moisture inside where the plant needs it. Again, I didn't put mulch on these when I planted them before, and they do prefer moist, well-drained soil in a partly sunny location. So I think I have an area picked out for these once they grow. And for now, I'm gonna keep them in the garage where the temperature is a little bit more consistent and where they will get some sunlight, but they won't be burned by the sun. The sun won't be so overpowering that it'll burn them and they will die from that. So I'm just gonna do one for this video, and then I'm gonna complete the others off camera, because once you've seen the process once, then you know how to do it. And we have some hydrangeas that we started like this in the exact same manner quite some time ago. It's been several weeks. In probably 4 to 6 weeks, I'll cut a slit in this bag to allow some of the moisture to escape without shocking the plant. And then probably a month after that, I will remove the bag altogether. So that is what I know about starting azalea cuttings. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and suggest me to any of your gardening friends. And hopefully I've been able to help you out with something that maybe you learned a little bit from me. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.